If you don't want to understand about your own self, then isn't it ridiculous to even think or expect the other person to understand you? Like, you are not even interested in yourself. Hey loves, it's Rajbala. Welcome back to our channel. Today I would like to talk about self-awareness. It's clear from our day-to-day life that other people are not understanding us. Even if they want to, they do not understand at 100%. Can you be absolutely sure that they don't want to understand you? They may intentionally want to understand you, but they don't know how. Because you're not communicating clearly how they can understand you. You are not communicating clearly because you don't know yourself, so you cannot communicate that to nobody, right? So why not change the approach? Because this has not been working. Who is left in the room to understand ourselves? Take the journey inward. So what self-awareness will bring, it may sound very ridiculous when I say this, that you would not understand other person as more than you understand yourself. So it's from the same degree that we understand ourselves that we are also able to understand the other person. Wherever you are in your life today, you can check it for yourself, that if you think that your ways are only the right ways, that there is only this way that is right, then there will be so much chaos in your interpersonal relationship if the other person is not agreeing on your terms. And you would try to argue a lot, you would try to make your point, and still the other person are not understanding because you are not open to understanding their point of view. That's where self-awareness comes in place, that when you start to be aware about yourself, you equally to the same degree you start to be aware about the other person, how they are feeling. So basically self-awareness brings so much humility in yourself, so you do not go being so rigid about your ideas, about your concepts, and your ego starts to soften up to the idea that maybe other person could also be right. Maybe I can just start to listening to them and negotiate at a point where it would start to work. That's why it's important to understand and be aware about yourself. Now awareness simply means that being conscious, being present to what is, like being present to yourself, what is going on in here. If you think certain thoughts, what goes on the physical sensation, what emotional sensation do you experience? Maybe it could sound very overwhelming, that oh my god, I don't want to get deep into it. If you don't want to understand about your own self, then isn't it ridiculous to even think or expect the other person to understand you? Like, you are not even interested in yourself, how the other person will get interested in you? It's totally on you to understand yourself more and more, because only then you can communicate your needs, your desires, your preferences, what you want, what you don't want to other person better, and then they would totally understand you because you are communicating. They don't have to put into the brain power of assuming, of just thinking this might make her happy, this might make him happy. And how can you come to a clear communication with the other person? When you would start to understand yourself, that this is what I want. So you can understand the other person better and also help the other person understand yourself better. That's why self-awareness is very, very, very important. So at this moment, I'm just assuming that you may be just starting your self-awareness journey. So one and only tip I will give you is start to be aware of the lies that you tell. Now you'll be like, oh, what does lies has to do? And as long as I'm not hurting anybody, in fact, if I'm helping somebody feel good with the lies, that's good, right? No, that's not good. There is no honesty. So without honesty, there cannot exist a really core, deeper connection, bonding with the other human. Because so many of the lies that we tell other people are coming from a good intention. We women lie to make someone feel good, and men lies to make themselves appear good. But we all lie. Like, what comes with my experience, that my inner dialogue has always been very critical. How I started is I started being aware of how many lies I'm telling to other people, and my mind just blew off, because coming from a people pleasing mindset, that I have to please everyone, it's on me, it's my responsibility to make everybody happy. In 10 minutes of conversation with another woman, I am lying so many times, and the lies could be simply like, yeah, I like your earrings, of course being intentional, but lies are lies. If they call you, you could be like, yeah, I also meant to call you back, but I couldn't call because of this. But you didn't mean to call, did you? You're just telling so that the other woman would not feel bad. So you're coming with with a good intention, but that is a lie. And what happens when we tell lies? Our physical health starts to weaken. The more our mental health gets weakened, the more autoimmune disease we start to experience in our body. I'm just bringing you to understand yourself. Doesn't matter your intention at this point. You're trying to be self-aware. Nobody is judging you in your mind. Nobody is shaming you. We all have done that. We all have lied. That's why I'm not asking you to take any action about your life. Just start to be aware about your inner dialogues of the lies that you tell other people. Can you do that? Because nobody is judging you in your mind. And if at times it's not easy, it's okay. It's okay. You are just starting. Be kind to yourself. If there are days you are just lying constantly throughout the day, just be aware. Don't be hard on yourself that no, I don't have to do it. Give yourself a timeline that for 1 week I am going to catch myself, to totally be aware of how many lies I am telling in a day. And if you are a person who enjoys journaling, you can write it down. Like maybe not all the lies you can start to track, but the more severe ones or the major ones you can track in your journal. So that way you can see that how you are really starting to be self-aware. And that's it, end of the step 1. As for myself, I have taken this practice that I am not going to lie to no one. And when we take that oath to not lie, trust me, truth does not come like love and light and sparkles and unicorns. Truth is terrifying. That's why you can see yourself that you are lying. Lies are convenient. It makes us appear good. It saves us from conflicts. It saves us from breaking certain relationships, because we know when we are trying to be truthful, it could cost us so much. So many of people like are actually in dangerous situation that if they don't lie, it would be very threatening of a physical situation for them. That's why I'm not suggesting you what to do about those lies. Once this step starts to become familiar, stay tuned to our channel, that I'm also going to share more tips on how you can take next step and the next step and the next step. We women are really good at serving other people, but when it comes to serve ourselves, we don't know. We are not taught how to prioritize ourselves. So I have also shot so many videos on here in this playlist, how to start to love yourself and why it is important. And every day I have shared little task with you. And if you are someone who enjoys little task, go give those playlists a watch. And I really hope this video laid a foundation for you to start to like take this journey inward, starting to understand yourself. If you think this video brought you any value, give it a like and share with your friends. They might start to be self-aware as well, and together as a community we grow, in sisterhood we grow. Comment below, let me know what was your takeaway from this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye, love you.